reach for my hand, I'll soar away into the dawn. Oh, I wish I could stay here in cherished halls, in peaceful days. I fear the edge of dawn, knowing time betrays. Faint lights pass through colored glass in this beloved place. Silver shines, the world dines, a smile on each face. As joy surrounds, gun go to bounds, and I can feel them breaking free. For just this moment lost in time, I am finally me. Yet still I hide behind this mask that I have become. My blackened heart, scorched by flames, a force I can't run from. I look to you like a red rose, seeking the sun, no matter where it goes. I long to stay where the light dwells, to guard against the cold that I know so well.
Hey, Skill Makerson. Yes, the Lions start today. And it's gonna be great. Starting New Game Plus. You can carry your endgame data over to the New Game Plus. Endgame saves and New Game settings are indicated by the Sothis marks. Cool. What does that mean? Retain your renown and hired battalion as well as your shop and Saint. Oh, that's cool. You can also use the journal to spend renown to unlock professor levels, support levels, skill levels, command arts. Oh, I see. You just keep going so you can explore more. Oh, that's awesome. I'm trying to become the Lion King. Oh my god, that's what I'm gonna name this. My journey to become the Lion King. That's a good one, Skill. I actually think I want to do plus mode, just so I can have all this extra. I can unlock more of the game. You can also renown to unlock professor levels, skill levels, combat arts, and abilities gained from mastering classes skills that you have unlocked in your cleared game. That's a lot of skills that I have then. Use the unit appearance. Appearance option in your journal to choose your units. Look from options such as their monastery uniforms or war attire. Okay. Profile portraits and voices will not change. You may receive items containing crest powers based on the choices you made in your cleared game saves. Use your journal to spend renown to unlock any crest items you do not already possess. Oh, that's so... I'm so torn. Okay, I'm gonna try it. Don't hate. I'm gonna use the game mode plus unless I have to use it. I have to do it again? Oh my... I'm gonna do it. Well, actually, hold on. Help me, friends. Help me. Should I do the game mode plus? Or should I start from the beginning? Have nothing. Alright, I'm asking. I'm gonna come back. You guys keep putting your answers. I'm gonna ask Stacy. And yeah. Okay, so you got 2 yeses. Okay, I'm gonna be nice to Meg. I'm not even gonna ask her because she hasn't played it through and she's working, and I don't want to distract her. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do the save mode, but I'm not gonna use any of the advantages. Well, that's not true. I will not buy levels. I will only use it to create more support levels. Well, yeah. So let's do that. Of course. Even though I lost 4 people. Yeah, you can buy levels. It's pretty crazy.
Do you recall the Red Canyon? You'll die! 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 You took everything that I loved! He's gone now, Mother.
Oh my. What could have brought you here? I wonder how you got in here. It is most rude to interrupt a moment of repose. Very rude indeed. Now come to me. I wish to have a look at you.
Well, last time I did it completely my way. I think this time I'm gonna do it do it slightly different. I'm gonna do it my way again, but knowing. That made no sense. Pay to win. Yeah, you can buy levels with renown, not money. So technically it's glory, more glory. I don't know. I can't make that funny. We'll do a girl this time because I hear they're completely different. I see a lot of difference.
I have not seen the likes of you before. Who are you anyway? I see. Then you must have a name of sorts. Go on. I shall not ever grow accustomed to the sound of human names. You must possess a day of birth as well. Beneath which moon and on what day were you born to this world?
Becoming the Lion Queen now? I'm gonna say no, but that makes sense.
Well, wonders never cease. It seems we share our day of birth. How strange. It all feels so familiar. I think it may be time for yet another nap. It is almost time to begin.
Hey, time to wake up. Were you having that dream again? Massive armies clashing on a vast field, right? There hasn't been a battle like that in over 3 centuries. In any case, just put that out of your mind for now. The battlefield is no place for idle thoughts. Risking your life is part of the job for mercenaries like us. Letting your mind wander is a sure way to get yourself killed. Okay, time to get moving. Our next job is in the kingdom. I told you before, it's far from here, so we'll need to leave at dawn. Oh, good grief. Everyone is already waiting for us outside.
Gerald, sir, Sorry to barge in, but your presence is needed.
What's happened?
Please forgive our intrusion. We wouldn't bother you were the situation not dire.
What do a bunch of kids like you want at this hour?
We're being pursued by a group of bandits. I can only hope that you will be so kind as to lend your support.
Bandits? Here?
It's true. They attacked us while we were at rest in our camp.
We've been separated from our companions and we're outnumbered. They're after our lives, not to mention our gold.
I'm impressed you're staying so calm considering the situation. Wait, that uniform.
Bandits spotted just outside the village. Damn, there were a lot of them.
I guess they followed you all the way here. We can't abandon this village now. Come on, let's move. Hope you're ready.
Now, my second playthrough. Oh my god, it took me 89 hours. Oh my god, is it going to continue? I think it's going to continue. Imagine to have a nap whenever you want, and no one can interrupt your naps. I never really liked naps, but sometimes they're lifesavers. So I don't know how I feel about that. Skirmish at dawn.
Let's take care of those thieves before they overrun the village. Take down the enemies in front first. That should take the wind out of their sails.
Okay, so we all know this.
I'll cut through.
Durability. Good to learn the basics again.
Stay focused. You fought well.
And bows are always good to have for range.
Ready and willing. It's because of you guys that I'm not dead right now. Thanks for that. I didn't expect to run into mercenaries like you in some remote village. The gods of fortune must be smiling on me.
I will prevail. You have a strange aura about you. You say you're a mercenary, so show me what you can do.
We'll advance while protecting ourselves from the enemy. Take up position inside the forest.
Hey, Swagamuffin. How's it going? Yeah, certain terrain will give me benefits, movement speed, defense, life saving in certain situations.
Thank you. We are in your debt. It wouldn't do for us to fall in a place like this. Please, lend us your strength. Let's work together to drive out these thieves.
Couldn't quite make it to terrain, but we'll see how this goes.
Yes, good. If we're in the forest, we can sustain their attacks without losing the advantage.
Forests are not the only terrain. Yes, of course. Glad to hear it.
This is a fine opportunity. Use the combat arts I taught you.
Combat arts are powerful techniques. Yes.
Should I have held back?
Oh, come on now, Edelgard.
Attack when an ally is nearby, and the enemy will be intimidated, making them easier to hit.
Yeah, see, some of this review is nice to have. Just to go over it again. Linked attacks. Your avoid rate. Yeah, it's everything's higher.
Over already.
You fought well. I'm not setting a very good example.
Items.
Damn! Why are there mercenaries in the village? Guess we'll have to deal with them too. I'm gonna kill you where you stand!
Oh, Edelgard. You're just missing everything today. 48%. Come on, guys, you gotta move. Duck and weave.
I'm hardly trying.
Okay.
Think this through.
I must stay focused.
Yes, you must.
Hey! You with the blank stare! Out of my way! What the? Aren't you Gerald the Bladebreaker?
Yes, he is.
What's a renowned mercenary like you doing here?
I'm the one who should be complaining. I'm caught up in the mess you started.
We're gonna go for 100%. No misses.
I must keep aiming higher.
Honestly, what are you accomplishing with that little stunt? It's like you're trying to get me killed, you fool. Well, it's fine. After all, if you don't know the value of your own life, you're not going to protect it very well, are you? Course not. Well then, I guess it's up to me to guide you from now on, right? You can call me Sothis, but I'm also known as the Beginning. Sothis. Yes, that is it. My name is Sothis. And I am also called the Beginning. But who once called me that? I was not able to recall my name until just now. And just like that, it came to me. How odd. That look upon your face. Did you think me a child? A mere child who forgot her own name? Phooey! That child just saved your life. And what does that make you? Such arrogance. You look the part, but are you truly an adult? You threw yourself before an axe to save just one young girl. Yet all is well, as I have stalled the flow of time for now. You would have died had I not intervened. I do not hear your gratitude. Perhaps I should force you to leave? There now. Is gratitude so much to ask? I did deem you worth saving after all. Though it is only momentary, time has stopped. However did I manage that? When time begins again, the axe will tear into your flesh and you will surely meet your end. How rude of you to drag me into this. Now what to do? As though I could stand idly by and watch that come to pass. Oh, but perhaps... Of course! I must turn back the hands of time! Yes, I do believe it can be done. You really are quite troublesome. I cannot wind back time too far, but all is well. You are aware of what's to come, which means you can protect yourself this time. Now go! Yes, you who bears the flames within. Drift through the flow of time to find the answers that you seek.
Hey, over here!
Huh?
Hey, did you just...
The Knights of Seros are here. We'll cut you down for terrorizing our students. Hey, the thieves are running away. Go after them. The students seem to be unharmed. And who's this?
Why him?
You missed him. Don't lie. MVP. My soon-to-be head student. It does keep the time.
My thank you so much.
Of course, Dorothy has deployed the most.
Captain Gerald? It is you! Goodness, it's been ages! Don't you recognize me? It's Alois, your old right-hand man! Well, that's how I always thought of myself anyway. Oh, it must have been 20 years ago that you went missing without a trace. I always knew you were still alive.
You haven't changed a bit, Alois. Just as loud as ever. And drop that captain nonsense. I'm not your captain anymore. These days, I'm just a wandering mercenary. One who has work to do. Goodbye, old friend.
Right. Goodbye, Captain. Wait, that isn't how this ends. I insist that you return to the monastery with me.
Garrig Mach Monastery. I suppose this was inevitable.
And how about you, kid? Are you the captain's child? Is that so? Well, physical differences aside, your mannerisms do remind me of the captain. I'd love for you to see the monastery too. You will join me, won't you? What's troubling you, Captain? You aren't about to run off again, are you?
Even I wouldn't dare run from the Knights of Seros.
Knights of Saros. They do seem rather skilled. Ah, it seems your presence is required. Get going.
I don't know if it's me, but the load.
I appreciate your help back there. Your skill is beyond question. You're clearly an experienced mercenary. And your father, that would be Gerald, the Bladebreaker? Former captain of the Knights of Saros, oft praised as the strongest knight to ever live. Have I missed anything? You haven't heard of the Knights of Saros? The most famous order of knights in all of Fodlan.
Hey, you are coming with us to the monastery, right? Of course you are. I'd love to bend your ear as we travel. Oh, I should mention that the three of us are students of the Officers' Academy at Garrigmach Monastery. We were doing some training exercises when those bandits attacked. I definitely got the worst of it.
That would be because you ran off.
Too true. I was the first to make a strategic retreat. Everything would have worked out if these two hadn't followed me and ruined everything. Because of them, every single one of those bandits chased after us. Utterly ridiculous.
Ah, so that's what you were thinking, Claude. And here I thought you were acting as a decoy for the sake of us all.
His intentions were as clear as day. You will prove a lacking ruler if you cannot see the truth behind a person's words.
You will prove a lacking ruler yourself if you look for deceit behind every word and fail to trust those whom you rely on.
Oh, joy. A royal debate between their highnesses. I wonder how being completely predictable affects one's ability to wield power. Personally, as the embodiment of distrust, I'd say your little exchange smacks of naivete.
Me, naive. Tell me, are you actually incapable of keeping quiet, or is your lack of self-awareness a condition of some sort?
In any case, forgive our digression. I must speak with you if you can spare a moment. The way you held your ground against the bandits' leader was captivating. You never lost control of the situation. It showed me I still have much to learn.
Your skill is precisely why I must ask you to consider lending your services to the Empire. I might as well tell you now, I am no mere student. I am also the Adrestian Empire's...
Halt, Edelgard. Please allow me to finish my own proposition. The Holy Kingdom of Fargus is in dire need of exceptional individuals like yourself. Please, do consider returning to the kingdom with me.
Whoa there, you two sure are hasty. Trying to recruit someone you just met. Tactless, really. I was personally planning to develop a deep and lasting friendship on our journey back to the monastery before begging for favors. But it seems there's no time for niceties in this world. So, capable stranger, let's get right to it. Where does your allegiance lie?
It seems one's place of birth is quite significant to them. Yet they are so impressed by you that you may take your pick. Well,
Interesting. Land of ancient history, land of noble knights. Okay, so I did the Leicester Lions. Now it's time for the Holy Kingdom of Fargus, land of the noble knights.
Understood. Fargus is a noble and distinguished kingdom that has always valued chivalry.
All right, that's enough with the small talk. It's time to head back to the monastery.
Looks like we'll have to pick this up another time.
my, they are in such a hurry. You know, each of the three is most unique.
Quiet.
Yes, I thought the same. I am so sleepy once again. I may be sleeping, but
Okay, cool part is, one thing I will say, because this is just because I've been asked this a few times. I did get a new Switch, so that did happen, and so I got the version 2 of the base Switch, and my load times are insanely fast. Have you seen this, guys? I don't even have to wait as much. Look at that. But we'll see as things
Part
get
1.
crazier.
White clouds. Great tree moon. 3 houses. The icy winds of the Agma Mountains have begun to scatter, and the verdant fields once again spring to life across Fodlan, heralding the start of a new year. As they celebrate the dawning year, the people pray that they may realize their full potential, just as a tiny sprout hopes to one day grow into a great tree. The continent of Fodlan, said to be protected by a revered goddess, has existed since time immemorial. 3 ruling powers now control the land. In the south lies a region long held by a more than 1,000-year-old dynasty, the Adrestian Empire. Beyond its borders, to the frigid north, is the home of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus, ruled by the royal family and its knights. To the east, a league of nobles that heeds no king nor emperor rules what is called the Leicester Alliance. Once consumed by a tempest of war and turmoil, Fodlan and these 3 mighty powers now exist in relative harmony.
This will be your first time at the monastery. I'd be happy to show you around.
It really is Fodlan in a nutshell. The good and the bad.
Like it or not, we'll be there soon enough. There it is. Garrick Mach Monastery.
Is here.
I wonder, did the flow of time bring you here?
I'm not gonna lie, I love the load times. Love it.
It's been years since I've last set eyes on this place. To be forced to see her now, You saw her in the courtyard earlier, didn't you? The Archbishop, Lady Rhea. As you know, the majority of folks in Fodlan are devout followers of the teachings of Seros. The leader of that ridiculously large religious organization is the Archbishop, Lady Rhea.
Thank you for your patience, Gerald. My name is Seteth. I am an advisor to the Archbishop.
Right. Hello.
It has been a long time, Gerald. I wonder, was it the will of the goddess that we have another chance meeting like this?
Forgive my silence all these years. Much has happened since we last spoke.
So I see. The miracle of fatherhood has blessed you. That is your child, is it not?
Yes. Born many years after I left this place. I wish I could introduce you to the mother of my child, but I'm afraid we lost her to illness.
I see. My condolences. As for you, I heard of your valiant efforts from Alois. What is your name? A fine name indeed. From the bottom of my heart, I thank you for saving those students of the Officers' Academy.
So, okay. This is gonna be interesting because my relationship with Rhea in my first playthrough was a good one. So I remember when I first got here, I didn't like her. There's something about her I didn't like. I didn't trust her at all. Now I know one part. I know one part out of a lot. So I am very, exactly. Key. You had the same reason. Yeah, just something about it. But now I'm confused. Now I'm very just like, okay, I know why. Now I know why she's her. Yeah. No. Yeah. We all felt that way. She was like, I thought she was awful or something. Now I have an understanding, so I'm confused how to treat her now. It's just interesting.
Gerald, you already know what it is I wish to say, do you not?
You want me to rejoin the Knights of Seros, don't you? I won't say no, but...
Your apprehension stings. I had expected that Alois would have already asked this of you. I must step away for now, but I expect they will desire a word with you soon. Please listen carefully to what they have to say. Until tomorrow, farewell.
I can't believe it. Forced back into the Knights of Seros. I'm sorry I dragged you into this. Looks like I'll be stuck here for a while. And I'm afraid your services are requested as well.
Of course.
Nothing like that. They want you to teach, by the sound of it. You heard those brats earlier talking about the Officers' Academy, right? Well, the Academy just happens to be short a professor. And apparently that damned Alois went and recommended you to Lady Rhea.
So, you must be the new professor. My, how stern and handsome you are.
No. I'm not the one you're looking for. You can handle things from here. Good luck. And watch out for Lady Rhea.
See, that doesn't help, Gerald. It doesn't help when you say stuff like that. And this, okay, another side note of why I'm interested. What's gonna happen? I don't think she's gonna do it, but one of those professors hits on you, right? Like, you know, she's a little flirtatious, so I'm curious to see what's gonna happen now that I'm a girl. Because already there are slight differences, very slight, and I know they're gonna grow later on.
I don't know what she's thinking, making you a professor like this. She may be up to something. Stay on your guard.
Will do.
Oh,
Pops.
it's you then? So young.
Competence and age are not necessarily correlated, as you well know. I am Hanneman, a Crest Scholar and Professor at the Officers' Academy. I wonder if you bear a crest of your own. When next you have a moment to spare, I insist that you pay me a visit so we can delve into the subject further.
I'm Manuela. I'm a professor, a physician, a songstress, and available. It's nice to meet you.
Okay, so that's still the same.
Of course. Before I came here, I belonged to a renowned opera company. Perhaps you've heard of me? The Middlefranc Opera Company's beautiful, peerless.
Spare our colleague the needless chatter, Manuela. Now then, it seems you'll be taking charge of one of the Academy's 3 houses. I expect you haven't yet been briefed on the nature of each, have you?
Do you really not know? Fine. I'll do you a favor and explain. The Officers' Academy is comprised of 3 houses of students, each of which is closely affiliated with its region of origin. The Black Eagle House is for students from the Adrestian Empire. Their house leader this year is Edelgard, the Imperial Princess, who is in line to be the next Emperor.
The Blue Lion House is for students from the Holy Kingdom of Fargus.
Yep.
Their house leader this year is Prince Dimitri. He is to be the next king of Fargus.
Lastly, there is the Golden Deer House, which is for students of the Leicester Alliance. Their house leader is Claude, grandson to Duke Regan, the leader of the Alliance.
To think that the next Emperor, King, and Sovereign Duke are all here. It certainly is a promising year for the Academy.
I'll say. I just hope none of those little treasures cause any trouble.
They will.
Quite. For now, I suggest taking a stroll around the Academy to get your bearings. And when you've a moment, please stop by my research laboratory.
The old man has a point. Oh, and keep in mind that I've only notified the house leaders that you're our new professor. It's more fun that way. I suggest you try spending time with the students. Some odd ducks in that bunch, but they're good kids. I'm sure Lady Rhea will have more information for you tomorrow, but that should get you going. Good luck. You'll need it.
Have you no intention of changing your mind, Rhea? Appointing a stranger, a child no less, as a professor at our esteemed academy is...
I have made my decision, Sedith. I know worrying comes naturally to you, but there is truly no need. That stranger is Gerald's flesh and blood, after all.
I can't say that's all too comforting. How trustworthy is this Gerald character? Is he not the man who went missing after the Great Fire 21 years ago? I would remind you that Flayn is now here with us as well. I beg of you, please consider whether this is an unnecessary risk.
Sedith, they have my trust. Let that be enough for you as well. More importantly, I have received a report from Shamir. I am increasingly concerned about a matter regarding our suspicious individual. We cannot ignore those who harbor ill will toward the Church, especially if they are frequenting Garrick Mach.
Yes, that matter is of great importance as well. I shall continue my investigation. Rhea, for now I will have faith that you are placing your trust with the utmost care. I pray that nothing occurs to shake that confidence.
Okay. Oh, yeah, now we're getting a little slower. Yeah, she doesn't care. Manuel is funny. I really like her, though. She's always been pretty cool, but she's a little Looney Toony. I think she likes that about herself, honestly. Oh, my old class. My new class.
Of course.
Explore.
I assume you are already aware that you will be teaching here at the Officers' Academy, correct? To start, please speak with the 3 house leaders. You should also take a look around the academy and acquaint yourself with your new home. That is your first task here at the monastery. Please let me know if you accept it. Once you have finished, come and speak with me. May I ask a favor of you?
Not think I have a choice, friend. Morea, person, enemy, foe, whatever you are.
Ha! I imagine you were a bit surprised that I recommended you as a professor here. Frankly, we had someone else in mind for the role, but they ran off during our dust-up with the bandits. Can't entrust students to someone who's abandoned them once before, huh?
You saved the lives of the students you came across. That, at least, was admirable. Now you should make the rounds. Go around the monastery and see that you greet everyone.
Yes, sir. Minimap. Jeez, a lot of people.
What do you think? Now that I've played once before, the beginning is so great. Look at this. The monastery is full of people. Now, obviously, I'm only one of the many stories in here, but oh, it's so nice to see it this way again.
So, you've accepted a teaching position here. Pity. I was hoping you would lend your strength to the Empire. I never properly introduced myself, did I? My name is Edelgard von Hresvelg. I am the princess and heir apparent of the Adrestian Empire. I wonder if you'll be tasked with leading the Black Eagles. I hope you've had a chance to meet everyone. Would you like to know more about any of the Black Eagles?
See, I'm kind of torn with this. Alright. Hydrated bot. You're right. I forgot to get some water. I have it right here. I'm getting some water, don't you worry. I'm torn because in the first playthrough, I went through all of them. But I'm going to go Lions. I already know that. So I don't know if I want to go through this all again. You know, learning about them. But at the same time, I kind of want to, because I do play. I just answered my own question. I'm going to recruit them, so it doesn't hurt. Yeah, it does not hurt to refresh.
Me? Well, some think I'm a bit distant, arrogant even, but there's little to be done. One day I must rise to become Adrestia's next emperor. What else? Well, it seems to me that we may have similar personalities.
Oh, and it tells you what you guys are good at.
Hubert is the heir of Marquis Vestra. He has served me since I was a child. You may think his blood runs a bit cold, but actually that's rather accurate. Still, if you can get past that, you'll see he's quite astute and reasonable.
I always liked Hubert.
For some reason, he thinks of me as a bitter rival and is always trying to challenge me. It's terribly irritating. His house is that of Duke Iron, which produces Adrestia's prime ministers. That family is, perhaps, too pleased with its own status.
This guy.
He's remarkably intelligent, but he only wishes to apply himself to tasks that particularly interest him, and nothing else. He's also fond of, well, napping. If he had any work ethic or sense of duty to speak of, I suppose he would be destined to become an official of the Empire.
I call this guy Lionheart. No, he is very cool, and he is insanely strong. Insanely strong. With that catnap.
He's the second son of Count Burgleys. He has no inheritance in his future, which is perhaps why he's always so eager to prove himself. He's overly energetic and rushes headfirst into any battle. If he ends up in your care, be sure to keep a close eye on him.
Quite a bit of weaknesses, Caspar.
She's Count Varley's only daughter. I suppose you could say she's a bit eccentric, but she seems like a gentle soul. I believe she's shut herself away in her quarters and doesn't care to leave, but don't worry, I'll make sure she finds her way to class.
Bernadette, you have 4 weaknesses?
Few commoners have joined the Black Eagle House, but Dorothea is an exception. She's a songstress from a famous opera company in the Empire. I'm not entirely sure what brought her to the Officers' Academy. To the west of Fodlan is an archipelago called Brigid. Petra is the granddaughter of their king. Brigid is a vassal state of the Empire, which is how she came to be enrolled here. She's incredibly smart and studious.
Am I getting too cute? Who are you asking? Because I've recruited Dorothea in my last playthrough. I have to learn a lot about her. Oh, Bernie. Oh. I would like Petra. I think Petra I'm going to get. Because now, okay. First playthrough, I just went all kinds of stats. Oh, I'm done. No. I just went all kinds of stats, which worked out for some things and not for others. This time, I'm going to be more focused on winning, so we're going to see who I can recruit on that one.
Greetings! You must be the new professor. What a pleasure. As for me, my job is to stand here at this glorious entrance and leisurely watch over the comings and goings of everyone. Make folks smile, you know? And by that, I mean to vigilantly guard this entrance with my very life. No levity whatsoever. As of now, nothing to report.
This guy's great. Can't go that way.
Yes.
Yeah, oh man. No, it's second playthrough is different for sure. Well, as you guys know, in my first playthrough, I had quite a few deaths of a lot of students. So this time around, it's not gonna happen. So I gotta be focused.
The Golden Deer House is for students of the Leicester Alliance. Our house leader is heir to the Alliance's leadership, House Regan. We have plenty of other prominent nobles as well.
Before I talk to Claude, exactly. Oh, my friend.
You must be that renowned mercenary. Perhaps you'd like to join me for a cup of tea sometime. My name is Lawrence Hellman Gloucester. You will want to remember it.
You will want to remember it. No, it's my old bro. This is, oh my god, my 2 bros. Yeah, she's a bro.
Are you someone's guest? The dining hall's that way, if that's what you're looking for.
No, Raphael. That's Captain Gerald's kid. Hi, I'm Leonie Pinelli, Captain Gerald's first and greatest apprentice. I'm sure he's told you about me.
Nice to meet you. I'm Raphael Kirsten. Who are you again?
Raphael. Oh, my 2 bros. Those 2 saved everything.
It's like this.
Oh, one of my ultimate supports right here.
Hey, are you that mercenary? Everyone's been talking about you. I'm Hilda Valentine Goneril, and her name is... Marianne van Edmund. Are you joining the Knights of Saros or something? Well, I look forward to seeing more of you.
Oh, Hilda, that was my star player. Oh, these two. These two were my buddies. Not even bros, they were just buddies. I liked hanging out with these two.
So you're the skilled mercenary who saved Claude, are you?
Oh, you are? It's such an honor to meet you. Ignatz Victor. My parents are Alliance merchants.
And I am Lysithea von Ordelia. Please do not forget it.
I cannot forget you too. Can't. So many good
What
times.
do you think?
Well, well, scored a teaching gig here, did you? Talk about a great first impression. I guess that means I'd better introduce myself properly. I'm Claude von Regan. I'm from the ruling house of the Leicester Alliance, but don't worry too much about all that madness. I'm guessing you don't know which class you'll be teaching yet, do you? I bet you'd like ours. We're not as difficult as the other two. Have you met the folks from the Golden Deer House yet? Care to know more about anyone?
Yes. I would like to get... This was a great class. Great class. Yes, Claude, this was a great first playthrough. Was this class? So we're gonna see who we want to recruit for this one. Even though I'd take them all, but I doubt they're all gonna be joining me.
Piqued your interest, have I? As luck would have it, I'm pretty curious about you as well. But what's life without a bit of mystery? Let's just spend the next year or so learning about each other little by little. He's the heir of Gloucester territory. If you haven't already picked up on it, he's a bit arrogant and fancies himself a ladies' man. That said, deep down he's really devoted and honest. Though I wouldn't mind never hearing him talk about his noble obligations ever again.
I'm going to miss spending so much time with Claude.
He comes from a merchant family, but his parents died in an accident. Seems like he's had a rough life. Despite all that, he's just about the most cheerful guy you'll ever meet. His passions are training, eating, and... actually, that's about it.
He is by far one of my favorite characters. Raphael. Right after Claude, I think he's number 2. This guy is wonderful.
He's the second son of a merchant family. Since his brother will inherit the business, he's training to become a knight. If you ask me, it doesn't seem like he truly wants to be a knight. He's probably just doing it to please his parents.
Yep.
Lysithea is the daughter of Count Ordelia, and is probably the youngest student here. But watch out, she gets angry if you treat her like a child. As for me, I do it on purpose. You have to make your own fun in this place, you know?
Seriously.
Marianne is Margrave Edmund's daughter, and that's pretty much all I know about her. She doesn't interact much with other students, so I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of folks here have never even heard her speak.
Okay, and just for all the know-how, Animal Friend, yes, she does get that passive when she is on a mount, which is rigged. Rigged, friends, rigged. Yeah, it's rigged. I put a certain item on her to give her more health, so she just kept bouncing. She was one of my strongest units. It's insane. Marianne is a wonderful, wonderful character. You know, I'm gonna try to recruit her. Oh, and then Hilda.
Hilda is the only daughter of Duke Goneril. It seems her father and brother coddle her quite a bit. If you look up lazy in the dictionary, her picture won't be there because she never got around to submitting it. Not too unusual for a noble, I guess. Leonie enrolled because she wants to be a mercenary. I think she said that her father is a hunter. She's pretty blunt and as stingy as they come. A habitual saver, too. I think she's hoping to repay her village for helping to send her here.
What's the... I got those. Ignore the sounds that you hear. Just me messing with my setup.
Hey, hi.
Well, I already got all the deers, but
do you
yes, definitely wanted to recruit more by deers.
That's so.
Okay. This classroom belongs to the Blue Lion House. Our house leader is Prince Dimitri. All of us here hail from the Holy Kingdom of Fargus.
Hey.
Well, here the ones.
Well, well. It must be my lucky day today, being approached by such a beauty. I'm Sylvain Jose Gautier. Feel free to say hi whenever you like.
That guy.
Hi there. You must be the one everyone's talking about. I'm Ash. Great to meet you. This here is Dedu. He serves Prince Dimitri.
I have heard that you rescued His Highness. Words cannot express my gratitude. Should you ever require my strength, please know that I will hasten to repay this debt.
I have heard all about what you did from Prince Dimitri. As a citizen of Fargus, I thank you.
He also said you're quite skilled. And he doesn't just say things like that. I look forward to sparring with you and beating you.
Felix, must you always speak of fighting right away? Oh, and, you may call me Ingrid. It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Ingrid's gonna be... Oh, yes. Finally get to
And
these
who's
people on my
this?
team.
You don't look familiar at all. Do you work here at the monastery?
Oh, Mercy! Do you think this is that mercenary people have been talking about?
Now that I think about it, that does sound like something Dimitri may have said. I suppose you'll be enrolling at the Officers' Academy too, then? Well, it's a pleasure to meet you. My name is Mercedes, and this is my best friend.
I'm Annette. It's nice to meet you.
Can't wait to get to know them. I've always wanted to get to know Mercedes, who they call Mercy, and Annette, and these two. These four I've been really interested in, so that's gonna be cool. Sylvain, and Dedu, I really want to get to know him. Kind of intense.
Hey!
This is the classroom of the Black Eagle House, which is for students from the Adrestian Empire. Our house leader is Princess Edelgard. There are many other nobles among our ranks as well.
Alright, friends. Just wanted to say hi to you guys. Yes, Petra.
I am Hubert, a humble servant of Lady Edelgard. I heard you came to the aid of Her Highness. You have my most sincere thanks. This is Petra. She has come all the way from Brigid to study in the Empire. Back on her archipelago, she is actually a princess. In Fodlan terms, she would be called heir to the throne.
Hello, I am called Petra. I am pleased to be meeting with... I am pleased to have met you.
curious. Whoa.
Is it true that you saved Edelgard? That's incredible. The name's Caspar, by the way. Pleased to meet you.
Linhard, goodbye.
Sheesh, Linhard. How'd you get into the academy with those manners? So, are you a student here too? Maybe we'll be in the same class.
Well now, you don't have a familiar face. What brings you here? Oh, my name is Dorothea. Before I joined the Academy, I was a member of an opera company in the Empire. You should hear me sing sometime. What? I don't talk to strangers.
Bernadetta, this is no stranger. Our house leader owes this person a great debt. Is that not right? I am Ferdinand von Eyre, legitimate son of the Eyre family, the Empire's foremost house. Are you going to join our class? I look forward to getting better acquainted with you.
Hello. Oh.
Hey.
Okay.
Dimitri,
Hello.
let's have a talk.
Please accept my apologies for the other day. You came to our aid, yet I hadn't even the courtesy to properly introduce myself. I am Dimitri Alexandra Blathid, Crown Prince of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus. Of course, at the Academy, I am simply a student. And I've heard word that you are to become a professor here. Delightful news. I still have much to learn, but I'm confident I could benefit greatly from your guidance. In any case, welcome to the monastery. I hear you're investigating the different houses here. Did any of the blue lions catch your attention?
They did, but since Stacy's air conditioning died at work, I'm gonna make it a little cooler here, so when she gets back, it'll be nice and cool. And in no way does this benefit me for the next 3.5 hours. So, one second. Okay, I'm back. It will be nice and cool. Oh my. Dragon Age is big, yeah. Okay, wait. Yes, Dimitri. I'm curious.
Me? Oh, please forgive me. It's difficult to open up on the spot, don't you think? I'm afraid my story has not been a pleasant one. I do hope that doesn't color your view of me, but I understand if that can't be helped. Dedu was born in Dusker, and has been loyally working in my service for the past 4 years. He's rather taciturn, but once you get to know him, you'll see he's a kind and good-natured young man. Felix is the heir to House Fraldarius. He has a bit of a sharp tongue, but don't let that fool you. Deep down, he's a good guy. He gravitates toward people who are skilled. Perhaps you would enjoy a friendly competition with him sometime. He's the adoptive son of Lord Lonato of Castle Gaspar, but I hear he was born a commoner. He has an extremely earnest personality, so I'm certain he will approach your lectures with great enthusiasm. Sylvain is the heir to House Gautier. He is a capable person who highly values his friends. That said, well, he's always been a bit of a skirt chaser, so to speak. Pardon my bluntness. I speak with him about it often, but it doesn't seem to help. I hear she was born to imperial nobility, but a twist of fate brought her to the kingdom. She may seem carefree on the surface, but she's actually a kind soul who pays careful attention to everyone around her. Annette is Baron Dominic's niece. She is a talented student who scored extremely high marks at the Royal School of Sorcery. She's cheerful and hardworking. Brilliant, really. Though she can be a bit oblivious at times. I hear she caused an explosion in the kitchen last night.
Okay, I'd have to point this out because I'm reading the abilities as we hear about them. This is really sticking out to me now with all my experience. She gained, as a base, she gains Rally +4 to an ally. It's insane, especially with the whole speed thing and we'll get into this later if they don't get into it because I don't remember if there's a tutorial on that. But weight is a big deal, and weight is countered by strength, so it doesn't really affect your attack speeds and all. And she has, just by base here, half 4 rally. Go for it. It's insane. It's just insane.
Ingrid is Count Galatia's daughter. She is also a childhood friend of Felix, Sylvain, and myself. She is diligent, industrious, and principled. In truth, she is more knightly than most knights you will ever meet.
I'm looking forward to Ingrid, because Ingrid was one of the students that I lost in the last game, so this is gonna be good.
I appreciate your effort.
Thank you. Continue exploring, return to exploring.
Hello.
What do you want?
Sorry.
I am Yuritsa. I teach here. Weapon instruction. These are the training grounds. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Everyone to talk to is right there.
Yes.
Hi. Let's see. I'm real busy, so could you please move along now? Thanks. Okay, now, what else did Lady Rhea need doing today?
What happened? Here I am again, the office of the Captain of the Knights. That said, I'm merely here to assist. Apparently, the current captain is getting on in years. I hear the captain has a hard time keeping up with the responsibilities of the job. That's where I come in.